नमो विश्वपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विश्वपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम् श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सखगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम। ओम तत्सत। हरे कृष्ण। By the costless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge by which we can directly see ourself, perceive ourself. Pratyaksha Vagamam Dharmyam. So, we are now successfully studying in the 13th chapter, Nature, the Enjoyer and Consciousness. We are understanding a lot of very, very important technical knowledge about our self and kshetra, kshetrajna, jnana, jnaya, purusha, prakriti, everything, because Arjuna asked that question to Krishna. That's why we are able to understand all these things. If Arjuna did not ask such question, then we will not know. Even these words, kshetra, kshetrajna, all such things, Arjuna only asked Krishna. But now we know. Now we know what is kshetra and kshetra. Sometimes Krishna himself says, then Arjuna asks questions. Not sometimes, mostly, almost, except like these slokas, like Prakriti, Purusha, Kshetra, Kshetrajna, all such things in general. Arjuna asks questions based on what Krishna is teaching. For example, in the 7th chapter, towards the end, Krishna said that Jara Marana Mokshaya Mam Ashitya Yadantye Te Brahma Tadvidhu Krishnam Adhyatmam Karma Cha Akilam. So Brahma, Adhyatma, Karma, all such things Krishna used. Of course, Karma everyone knows. Karma, even from the beginning, 3rd chapter, 4th chapter, everywhere Krishna used and Arjuna also used about Karma. But Jara Marana Mokshaya Mam Ashitya Yadantye Te Brahma. Brahma also we know. Te Brahma Tadvidhu Krishnam Adhyatma. Adhyatma Karma Chagalam. Adhyatma Krishna is used. In fact, even more than that, in the next sloka, Chadi Bhutadi Devam Mam Chadi Yajnam Chaye Viduh Prayana Kale Picha Mam Te Viduh Yukta Chetasaga. Adi Bhuta, Adi Deva, Adi Yajna, all such things, the new words which Krishna himself told. So Krishna said that they will know me at the time of death. Then Arjuna asked in the 8th chapter, very beginning, simply based upon what Krishna told. Arjuna Vacha, Kim Tat Brahma, Kim Karma, Kim Adhyatma, all such things. Adibhutam cha Kim Proktam, Adidaivam Kim Muchyate, Adiyajnaha Katam Kotram Degeshmin Madhusudana, Prayana Kale cha Katam Nyeyosi Niyatatma. So everything, simply all those words which Krishna already used in the end of 7th chapter, and Arjuna simply asked Krishna about everything what it is. Then Krishna explained everything. Whereas in the 13th chapter beginning, it's all as Arjuna is asking himself. Because in the 12th chapter, in the devotional service, in the Bhakti Yoga, towards the end, Krishna didn't use all these words. Krishna was simply teaching Arjuna, telling Arjuna that who is dearer to him and what about this Bhakti Yoga and everything. So that way we have to be very thankful to Arjuna also for asking very important questions, for which now in this entire 13th chapter we are getting so much of science, so much of knowledge, just because Arjuna asked these questions. Otherwise we will not know. So now we understand. We understand about what is Kshetra and Kshetrajna. We understand about the 24 or 26 elements of material nature. We understand very, very clearly. That's what this Kshetra is made of. And Kshetrajna we know. And what is Jnana we know. What is knowledge? In those 5 slokas, Krishna clearly taught us, gave us what is knowledge. Manitvam, Adambitvam, Ahimsa, Kshantirajam, Acharyopasanam, Saucham, Stairyam, Atma, Vinigraha, Indriyarthesu, Vairagyam, everything. So, Dhanma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi, Dukkha, Dosha, Anudarshanam, Asaktigana, Visvangaga, Putradara, Grigadisu, Maichananya Yogena, Bhaktiga, Abhyabhichari, Vivikta Desa Sevitvam, Aratigi Jana Samsadi. So, all such things. So many, Krishna taught us what is knowledge. Because Arjuna asked the question, what is jnana? In those 5 slokas, Krishna gave us the complete list, what is called as knowledge. Other than that, etat jnanam iti proktam ajnanam yatato anyata. So whatever I have told just now, that's all knowledge. Anything other than that is ignorance. That's what etat jnanam iti proktam ajnanam yatato anyata. So that way, Krishna is teaching us all the knowledge what we need in Bhagavad Gita, mainly because Arjuna also asked very important questions to Krishna. So we just have to surrender unto Krishna. That's it. That's what in Bhagavad Gita we understand. Just fully surrender unto Krishna and fully depend on Krishna. Tameva saranam gaccha sarva bhavena bharata. That's it. That's what Krishna is teaching us. Tameva saranam gaccha sarva bhavena bharata. You surrender unto him in all respects. That's it. Tat prasadat param shantim sthanam prapsasi sasvatam. That's it. By his mercy, you will attain the supreme peace of his abode. Sthanam prapsasi sasvatam. So you will attain supreme peace of mind and you will attain the permanent abode. That's what sthanam prapsasi sasvatam. When you go to Krishna, when we achieve that permanent abode, we don't have to worry about anything. Because it is sasvatam. In this material world, everything is asasvatam. That's it. Whatever we are seeing is changing. That's what we need to know. So, in the spiritual world, there is nothing like past, present, and future. When we are with Krishna, it is always present only. There is nothing like past, present, and future. Everything is always permanent. And when nothing is permanent, then only we will talk about with relation to something, what is past, present, and future, the time itself comes into picture. Especially even the time for us, day and night comes because of the way how this planetary system is designed. So we are getting days and nights. From that, we are getting the times, and everything is based on solar timing, or moon, the time based on the sun, or the timing based on the moon, and all such things, the months and everything. We are talking about the time. But when we go to Goloka, when we are in the permanent abode, when we are with Krishna, then everything is full of light only. There is no darkness at all. There is no night or day there. Natat Pashayate Suryo, Nasasanko, Na Pavaka, Yadgatva Na Nivartante, Taddama Paramam Mama. So the abode of mind is never illumined by sun or moon or fire. So that means there is no past, present, or future. Everything is always present there. Everything is always enjoyable there. Always enjoyment only. That's what we need to understand. We need to understand from Bhagavad Gita. We need to detach from everything in this material world. That's what Krishna is teaching us. That detachment should come. We cannot forcefully detach. Vishaya vinivartante niraharasya deginaga. It is possible to make someone by force not to go after, not to enjoy the sense objects. Vishaya vinivartante. Niraharasya deginaga. By not giving the ahara, by not giving the food, we can make a person to go under diet. But it's not going to work. Rasavajjam rasopyasya. Param drishva nivartate. That's what is very important. So we need to experience the higher taste. Then we will give up the lower taste. So we need to detach from everything in this material world. It's not going to happen by force. We cannot restrain someone. We cannot restrict by force. We cannot stop that, because when the mind is going after the sense objects. So Krishna already said in the 3rd chapter. So, Indriyani samyamye aste manasa smaran indriyatan vimudatma midyacharaga sa uchyate. That's what Krishna said. So, when we try to control the senses, but if the mind is focusing, karmendriyani samyamya. So when we try to control the karmendriyas, the working senses, but when the mind focuses on the sense objects, so that's what karmendriyani samyamya ya aste manasa smaran indriyarthan vimudatma. We can tie our hands and legs and everything by force. So karmendriyani samyamya, we can try to control our hands and legs and everything, all our karmendriyas. But if our mind is remembering only the sense objects, so karmendriyani samyamya aste manasa smaran indriyarthan. Manasa smaran indriyarthan is a vimudatma, is a fool, and is a pretender. Midyacharaga sa uchyate. That's what Krishna is teaching. So with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we understand that we have to engage our karmendriyas in the service of Krishna. So that means our mind will think about Krishna, not the indriyartha. When we are engaged in the service of Krishna, when we are always thinking about Krishna, talking about Krishna, knowing everything, always remembering Krishna, then our mind is not going to remember the sense objects. That's what smaran, indriyartha. Aste manasa smaran indriyartha. That has to be stopped. So manasa smaran Krishna, that's what is very important. So karmendriyani samyamya ya aste manasa smaran Krishna, Bhagavan Krishna, manasa smaran Krishna. He is amudatma. He is not vimudatma, he is amudatma. It's not midyacharaga, it's acharaga. Acharaga sa uchyate. We can just write a sloka like this. Karmendriyani samyamya Ya aste manasa smaran Sri Krishna amudatma acharaga sauchat. That's what our life should be. We should not be a vimudatma, we should be an amudatma. We should not be a fool. That can happen with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita when we detach everything from this material world. Gacchanti amuda padam avyayam tat. That's what Krishna said. Gacchanti amuda. When we are amuda, when we are not a fool, when we are able to control our senses, give up all the material attachments and everything, then we are going to go to Goloka. Padam avyayam tat. Gacchanti amuda padam avyayam tat. That's what Krishna is teaching. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita only, that is possible. We have to give up as soon as possible from all the attachments. We are not going to take anything with us. Nothing in this world is permanent. Everything is changing. They too, in this so-called modern world, even people, even the families are separated like anything. Even the husband and wife, they are not able to live together. Also, there is so much of divorce and second marriage and third marriage and stepbrother and stepfather, stepchildren. All these things are all nonsense. We need to understand from all these things, this material world is very, very temporary. It is not possible to find happiness in this material world at all. So we have to act now. We have to make use of this opportunity to study Bhagavad Gita. So then by Krishna's causeless mercy, we can go to Golok. That's what we are supposed to do. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we can reach Goloka. This Bhagavad Gita is going to help us. There is no doubt. Because Krishna says very clearly that Idam paramam guhyam madbhakte swabhidasri. If we give this knowledge to others, then Krishna is guaranteeing that we will go to Goloka. If we just surrender unto this Bhagavad Gita, then we are going to go to Goloka. That's it. So then we will reach Krishna when we will not come back to this material world, when this material world is created, or we will not be disturbed when this material world is annihilated. That's what Krishna is teaching us. So that is the way we have to follow this Bhagavad Gita fully with the knowledge of this Bhagavad Gita, by understanding that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. So we will be able to lead a very, 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 very peaceful life. Idamyanam upashitya mama sadharnyam agataha sargepi nopajayante pralayenna vyadanti. That's what Krishna is. Mukta sango anaham vadi. That's what. We should free from attachment. We should free ourselves from ahankara. Then only we can adhyatma nitya, vinivritta kama. So then only gacchanti amudaka padam avyayam. So mukta sango anaham vadi. So all these things are possible only with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. To give up all attachments, to depend only on Krishna, and to do everything only for Krishna. So with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, it is very much possible. We are extremely fortunate that we are getting this knowledge. We are in the 13th chapter and we are understanding by Krishna's causeless mercy. We are understanding about this kshetra, kshetrajna, jnana, jnana, everything. So in the sloka number 33, very scientifically Krishna taught us in the 13th chapter that यथा सर्वगतं सौक्ष्म्यात् आकाशं नोपलिप्यते सर्वत्रावस्थितो देहे तथात्मानोपलिप्यते यथा सर्वगतं सौक्ष्म्यात्. So the one which is pervading everywhere. What is the sky? Akasham. So how it is not entangled. Yatha nopalipyate. Tatha atma nopalipyate. Yatha akasham nopalipyate. Tathatma nopalipyate. That's what we need to understand. Yatha akasham. So akasham, which is sarvagatam saukshmayat. Yatha akasham nopalipyate. Sarvatra avasthito dege. Tathatma nopalipyate. So similarly, the soul which is there in this entire body is not entangled. The sky, due to its subtle nature, does not mix with anything, although it's all pervading. Similarly, the soul situated in Brahman vision does not mix with the body, though situated in that body. Then in the next sloka, Krishna is continuing that. Yatha prakashayatyekah Krishnam lokam imam ravihi kshetra kshetri tatha Krishnam prakasayati bharata yatha prakashayat prakasayat ekah. So this sun, Ravi, Imam Ravigi, means the sun, how the sun alone, Ekah, the sun is alone is illuminating this entire world, Krishnam Lokam, this complete world, this whole world, the sun alone, the one sun which is illuminating its solar system, it's fully. Similarly, Tata Kshetram Kshetri, Tata the Kshetri, the soul, Kshetram Krishnam, the entire body, Prakasayati Bharata, it illuminates the entire body. That's what we need to understand. So, O son of Bharata, as the sun alone illuminates all this universe, so does the living entity, one within the body, illuminate the entire body by consciousness. Then in the next sloka, Krishna is teaching in the 35th sloka, Kshetra kshetrajnayoryevam antaram jnana chakshusha bhuta prakriti moksham cha ye viduryanti te param. Kshetra kshetrajnayor evam antaram Jnana Chakshusha, again, the eyes of knowledge. So if anyone who is able to understand the difference between body and the soul, Kshetra and Kshetrajna, so that is the body and the soul, that is the proprietor of the body, Kshetrajnayo. So Kshetra and Kshetrajnayo, so with the eyes of this knowledge, Jnana Chakshusha, so Bhuta Prakriti Moksham cha. So, ye vidur. So, they will understand how to get liberation from this material world. So, that's what Krishna is saying that yanti te param. So, they will understand, they will approach, they will reach the supreme. So, that's what yanti te param. So, those who see with the eyes of knowledge the difference between the body and the knower of the body and can also understand the process of liberation from bondage and material nature, attain to the supreme goal. So that's what is happening for us with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. By Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 35th sloka in the 13th chapter. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna. Sarasalata, Hare Krishna. Be able to unmute. Hare Krishna. Rajeshwari Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, ella nalla irukku.
Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Sarasalata Mataji, Hare Krishna. So you are
Hare Krishna.
joining now for recently Mataji, or you?
Yes, Maharaj. Recently I joined.
Oh, very nice. From where? From which place you are connecting?
Now in Ooty, but my native place Nagarkoil.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now, okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
That's
Maharaj.
very nice, Mataji. So now, okay. So yeah, please connect every day, and if you have any questions, you can
Which
ask.
time, Maharaj? Which time?
The time is like I'm supposed to start at 8:13 or 8:30 or 8:15. I want to start at 8:15 in the morning,
8.
Monday through
Okay.
Friday. Monday through Friday. Yes.
Okay, Maharaj.
Yeah. 8:15. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare.
Hina Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Sunil Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
हरे कृष्णा गुरु जी दंडवत प्रणाम गुरु जी
Dhanavad pranams Prabhu.
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 प्रणाम गुरु जी प्रणाम
Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji.
Thank you Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Brinda Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, today we again spoke of surrender, surrender to Krishna and surrender to Bhagavad Gita. Yes, Guruji. And also the knowledge that the soul is separate from the matter, body.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
this verse that you took today just now, so that is the main thing which is also explaining, no, Guruji?
Yes, Mataji. Yeah. If we are, with the eyes of knowledge, we should be able to see the difference between body and soul.
Yes.
Then we can go to Krishna. If we are able to see the difference between body and soul.
But we are able to understand now that the soul is different and this body is different.
Mhm.
So, in how do we? I mean, like, where is that experience different from understanding?
Yeah, we should be able to see through the eyes of knowledge and act accordingly. All the time we should act with the consciousness, with the knowledge that we are the soul, we are not the body. So we have to do things which are good for the soul, not just focus only on the body. That's what is very important.
Okay. Otherwise, we are more worried about our body and what is good, what is not good. But we
Yes.
have to consider what is good for the soul.
Soul.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Very nice to understand. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you for completing 13th chapter today, Guruji. Very
Yes.
nice and very interesting class also. And very nice to know that there's no past, present, future also once we go to Goloka.
That is,
And
that is
yes, and, yeah, another important point you told today about even if all our eyes and hands are tried, but if we are concentrating on the sense objects, then we are pretenders. So many times we are like that, Guruji. That's what I realized. That
that is
our mind is on the other sense objects.
Mhm.
So at least now we'll be conscious that about it. Thank
Yes.
you for the class, Guruji. Very nice class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for nice class, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's
And
mercy.
this knowledge is very important, Guruji, for us.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Very, very
When
important.
when we develop Krishna Bhakti more and more, then we can get more taste and we devote more for Krishna Bhakti. Then I
Yes.
think automatically detachment comes, Guruji.
That's it, Mataji. Ultimately, by Krishna's mercy.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for keeping us in Krishna consciousness.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna. He got disconnected. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Pranam.
By the costless mercy of Krishna, we are studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge by which we can directly perceive ourselves.
Yes, Prabhu.
In this chapter, for Arjuna's questions, they got more answers from Krishna, like Adi Bhuta, Adi Deva, Adi Yajna, and we have understood everything. We just have to, whatever we understand is, we just have to fully surrender unto Krishna and depend fully on Krishna to achieve the permanent abode of Krishna. In the spiritual world, we are always with Krishna, which is a permanent thing, and there is no past, present, or future in that Goloka.
Yes, Prabhu. I'm not able to hear you more, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu. I couldn't hear you. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji. So
Hare
today's class was very excellently explained, chapter 13. So good thing is there is no past, there is no present and future. That itself, it is basically the I factor going away from us. So we are differentiating what is our soul, what is super soul, and what is this materialistic body. So there are separation. So we have to live with our own pure soul. So there is a coincidence when this Hare Krishna Japa mantra we are chanting. One Dr. Nirmala Devi, she is recommended for Nobel. She is also part of Krishna. That is what there are many books and all that. So they are preaching Sahaja Yoga, almost equal to Bhagavad Gita, what we are doing now. So there also, how to forget about the past, how to forgive the past mistakes, including our bodily mistake also we have to forgive. Then you can feel that soul factor within ourselves. So it is nothing but it's a self-realization. So when we are chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, so we can able to do that, and we can able to realize that our body is different and soul is different. And we can able to, awake ourselves, soul factor, and we can give on a day-to-day basis a mukti, which will give a direct access to the Krishna conscious. So that experience I got it. I want to share with all the devotees. It happens, 100% it is happening. The only thing is the kshetragya, the purpose and objective is different. To whom we are praying, that objective purpose is different, but purpose is same. So the purpose, when we are Karanam is very, very genuine, we can able to realize that experience. So we want to get that experience on day-to-day basis. So, thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Thank you for today's class. Yeah.
Manoranjan Sahib Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Manoranjan Sahib.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Nice
Krishna.
class. So, if you are connected with Krishna, Kalatita, there is no, we are not affected by the present, past, future. Very nicely, Sridhar Swami and Mani Prabhu have nicely discussed. And really, I am very grateful. So, we should not feel that we are in the past, we are to be here. So, when you connect with Krishna, there is no distinction in the time. Very great, important sloka today here given. So, you are very, Lord Krishna is very kind enough, very merciful that we are getting this opportunity to make our life sublime, noble, humble, and divine life. That is the main part of our life. So, I am very thankful, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji, very nice. We are very lucky to have this class as much we can. So, Prabhupada also is very kind enough for us to save this world from this suffering. So, Guruji, because of your mercy, you elevate us all the sufferings and all the material things, which is very temporary. And by attending this class, we are really very grateful, and we can make our life more noble. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Sadata Naman Naman.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama